Hey everyone, I just want to do a little video about the RTS2. Some of you are probably looking for videos, trying to see what they're all about, especially the size of them, if you're going to be putting them on your open gun or your carry optics gun. And I know there's just not very many out there, so that's the reason why I'm creating this video for you. Here's my Tanfoglio open gun, and I have the Cmore RTS2. This is a V4, I think it's a V4, maybe a V3. But I got this one for a couple of reasons, just because one, it's smaller, it's lighter, and I know that Cmores are pretty durable. Here is the original Slide Ride. We all know this guy. And just for comparison, here you go. You can see how high the original Slide Ride is compared to the RTS2. Another thing, see how much real estate it takes up. Now, another reason why you would want a smaller red dot optic, maybe on an open gun, especially because if you're shooting things like 9 major, the ejection pattern can go straight up, straight out, whatever it is. You know, sometimes it can be crazy. And yes, if you tune it right, you can have perfect ejection every time. But you know, we say about open guns, guys, you know, they 60% of the time they work 100% of the time. And so it's very good. It's really helped with the ejection pattern for my pistol, and I can rely on it a lot better. Another difference you can notice compared to the regular Slide Ride is the size of the actual window. The Slide Ride is just a little bit taller, but you know, with an open gun, if you do your part, the dot will probably not leave the window anyway. I do a pretty decent job of making sure that the dot doesn't leave the window whenever I'm firing it, and so it's not really an issue for me. But I do really like it a lot. And another thing I don't have to worry about are those darn 3N batteries that I keep having to replace because I'm stupid enough to leave the switch on. So I can get those CR2032s at the store and load up on them. So that's really nice. Now, how do they look on a carry optics gun? Here's my CZ-P10F. It's roughly Glock size. We can say that, right? And I have it mounted right here. Now, the P10F has a mounting plate that you can buy from CZ Custom, or I think that's where I got it from. And the great thing about that plate, it tells you what the actual thread pattern you need for mounting this. So that's excellent. So I got some steel button head screws, and they fit nice and snug, and I can rely on those staying in place and not allowing the optic to get jostled around. So I really don't need to really load down on a lot of Loctite, especially. Anyway, so here they are side by side. And the reason why I'm showing you side by side is because the one on the right is slightly different. Now, externally, the frame, the build are exactly the same. But the reason why I'm showing you the difference is because the one on the right, I just recently got back from Cmore. And I had to get a lens replacement. This was on a different gun. And a piece of brass ejected and popped into the lens, and it just busted the lens. So I sent it to Cmore, and they replaced it for a good price. Honestly, I was really surprised on how good the pricing was. And they did a once over, and they sent it back, and I'm really happy about it. But the viewing window is just looks like a little bit smaller compared to the one on the left. And the reason why I think the reason why is because they probably had to use a little bit of more adhesion, or maybe just slightly different profile lens, or that's just the profile of their replacement lenses. That way they can take it out, do some servicing, and put one in. Anyways, they have great customer service. Cmore's been around for a long time, especially in the competition circuit. So you can really look to getting one of these and really rely on them. And I know there's other optics out there like Delta Point Pro or the Chichicon SRO that are really popular. Definitely give those a look-see. And yeah, if you're curious about getting one of these, this is what they look like on the open gun and the P10F. Thank you.